Do this at sunrise and you see anything you desire coming to pass. This is going to also help you to make you untouchable. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for stopping by. If you are new here for the first time, you are so welcome. My name is Pamela. So in this channel, I share spiritual tips. I also share messages. Spiritual tips that will be a blessing to you, that will transform your life greatly. You doing it rightly, follow the instructions. By the grace of God, you see things working amazingly in your life. Remember that your faith is highly needed. Without faith, you cannot do anything. Also make sure that no matter what you do, invite God's presence. Make sure that the power of God must flow in for it to work. Tell God that you cannot do without him. You need him in everything you do for this to manifest. And also make sure that your hands are clean. Hands are clean, I mean, is making sure that your ways are upright. You also have to be focused. Be focused for this to manifest better. If you love spiritual tips, go on and subscribe. Turn on the bell so that whenever I upload videos, you get notified and come and watch. So I'm going to show you how to make use of water. Yes, you can make use of any water source. You can make use of tap water, rainwater, river water, any kind of water. But the one that is most effective is rainwater. If you are not able to get rainwater, you can use any water like I said. Remember, your faith will make this work powerfully. So just get rainwater, okay? And this water needs to stay overnight for it to work better. You have to make this, but you have to do it at sunrise. As sun start rising, that is when you have to make use of it. If you see that the sun have not started rising, do not start. Do not do it. Any day you see that there is no sun rising, or maybe everywhere is cloudy, do not do this. You must do this when the sun starts rising, that early stage. This particular spiritual work will help to make your wishes to manifest. I'm going to tell you the things to say, the kind of prayers to pray, so that your wishes will start manifesting. And also, I'm going to also tell you what to do so that this can serve as a protective means. The power of God needs to flow in to protect you in anything you do. Anybody that plans evil for you will not succeed after this. So this is what you have to do. Before you try anything, always make sure that you commit God in this. Tell God your plans. Tell God that this is what you have to do. You can also undergo some fasting and prayer. Okay, just do some fasting to prepare yourself spiritually, so that the roads will clear, so that your spirit will be stronger for this to work better. And also to build your faith. Building your faith will make things to work better for you, especially spiritual work, and also make your prayers to be answered faster. So always make sure that your hands are clean, your ways are upright. Like if you feel that you are doing anything, you are seeking anything from God, and you offended somebody, try and make peace, so that the roads will clear. So that whenever you pray, you know that your heart is free. God will listen to you. God really searches the heart. It's the heart that God really cares about most. He cares about you, but your heart, yes, mostly. If you harbor malice and hatred and all sorts of things, it will be very difficult for your spiritual work to work for you. Though there are many things that can make spiritual work to work or not to work. So tell God to have mercy upon you, that you're a sinner. You can use Psalm 51 to plead for mercy. Psalm 51 is a mercy verse. It's a mercy prayer telling God to have mercy upon you, forgive your iniquities, to wash away your transgressions. You can go through that verse, check it out, and you will see that every word by word is so powerful. Telling God to have mercy upon you is the #1 step. Then after that, you start thanking him for everything, that this is what you want to do, that you want the power of God to flow in, that you cannot do alone. You cannot do this alone. You cannot lean on your own understanding. Get water from river or any source. But I love using rainwater. Like this particular one is rainwater. I've discussed in my videos, like the one that concerns using rainwater, how to use rainwater, and how to also fetch rainwater. So how to fetch rainwater is not by placing it under your roof. The water will not fall from the roof and fall into the bowl. No. You must fetch it directly, not the one that is falling from a tree leaves or tree branches and falling inside the bowl. No. You must place this bowl outside and allow that water from the sky to fall directly into this water. That is how it will manifest better. This water will be pure. It's not polluted in any way. So that water is what you need. Or except you want to use any other water source, fine. But if you are using water, just do it like this. Okay, so when you have gotten that rainwater, water generally is cleansing, is purifying. It gets rid of anything which is not right in your life. It gets rid of negative powers. It cleanses to get rid of evil surrounding you. That is if you include power in it. And it's very, very important to include God's power. The power of God from the Most High. That one is the highest. There is no sorrow attached to that power. So tell God that you need the presence of God to flow in. Then when you are done, if you are using this to attract favor, you don't need to add any other thing. If it's for favor you are praying for, you don't need to add anything. Just pray with this water. Just get a candle, or you can just pray normally without candle. Keep a candle light at night before you go to bed. Just pray. As that candle light is burning, just be saying your wishes. Keep this on the floor beside you and be praying. You can keep it on the table, anyhow you want to do it. That candle flame, as it's going up, that is how your request will be granted. Say anything you want to say concerning favor, concerning grace, concerning God blessing you in any way, in different ways. Then you have to keep this water. Do not cover it. Leave it like that overnight. The next morning, you have to also bring it out and pray. After praying in the morning, you just have to wait when the sun starts rising. Or setting is at night, right? Evening time, when the sun is no more. But when it's rising, that is when you have to. Sun normally start rising from 10 or 11, 12. Okay, that is when it starts rising. Okay, so this is the time to make use of this. Get this water, then you face up like this. Then start speaking blessings upon yourself. You can personalize it by mentioning your name. If you are doing this for somebody, you can mention the person's name. But you have to take note. The person needs to use this water, him or herself. So speak any good thing you want to speak into yourself. Just face outside. Don't do this inside. It's not indoor. If you know that you're not confident enough to do this outside, like facing the sun like this, then you can just leave this. Check my channel. You see so many videos concerning favor, concerning breakthroughs. You can do that one. So if you are confident enough, you can do this. Just a short prayer. It will not waste your time. Then you take it inside. After praying facing the sun like this, you take it inside. Then you have to use this water immediately as you go inside your house. Use it to wash your head. You can transfer it into your bath water to use it later to have your bath. You can use it to wash your head. You can use it to wash your feet. Anyhow you want to do. And you see blessings following you anywhere you go. It just depends on your faith, your prayer points. If you desire protection, if you want God to protect you, to see you through, you know alligator pepper. Get 7 seeds of alligator pepper. Transfer it into this bowl. 7 seeds of alligator pepper, as you can see it on the screen. Transfer it into this bowl. So as you transfer it that night, speak for protection. You can use Psalm 35. Use Psalm 35 to pray. Psalm 35 is a battle prayer, telling God to fight your battle. You don't need to stress yourself. God is here to fight for you. That is, use another water. Do not use the same water for favor. Okay? This is a separate work for protection. As the alligator pepper is inside, start speaking and praying. You can be reading that Bible verse. Psalm 35 is a long verse. Every word by word is very powerful. You can decide not to read everything. Fine. Just read and make sure that you believe every word by word. God Almighty will fight for you and no evil will be for you. So after reading and praying, then start speaking and telling God your heart desire. Remember, you're also going to follow the steps from beginning, just like the favor one. Tell God that you need the power of God to flow in. Prepare yourself before you start this. Then you start saying what you want, anyhow you want God to protect you, that kind of affliction you are passing through, that evil that you are suffering. If you desire any kind of protection, like you want God to protect you, any kind of thing, any kind of attack you are passing through, this is the time to start speaking. Please make sure that that candle light is on. Do not repeat the same candle light. Use another one for different work. Then after praying, then you have to keep it overnight. The next morning, the same way you did the first one. If you have to do any different work, the same way. In the morning, pray also. Then when the sun rises, face the sun and speak and tell God that you need him to protect you. You don't want evil to befall you. That you shall not die, but you shall live. Anybody fighting you will not succeed. Whosoever that has planned evil should go back to sender. That evil should go back to sender. So after praying, then you take it inside. Use it to wash your head. Use it to wash your body. Use it to wash your feet. Anyhow you want to do it. But make sure the alligator pepper is inside. 7 seeds of alligator pepper. This is for protection. By the grace of God, God Almighty will answer you and hear you when you ask. He says, ask and it shall be given unto you. Seek and you shall find. Knock and the door will be open to you. So just do not feel bad that you are a sinner or anything. Remember that God is so merciful to have mercy upon you and also to grant all your wishes. So this will surely work for you by the grace of God. The alligator pepper in it. After this, you can decide to trash it out. But make sure you soak it together with that water. Any water. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe. Share this video to everyone. Remain blessed as always. I will see you in my next video.